Hello everybody, welcome to Network Soup. I'm your host Kaz Campbell, and today I'm going to take you through the TCP IP model in less than 5 minutes. So let's get started. So what is the TCP IP model? Well, the TCP portion stands for Transmission Control Protocol. It was originally a 4-layer conceptual model and a set of communication protocols. However, it has since been updated to 5 layers. This model uses different layers to give a description of what is going on within a particular network. With that said, it's also important to note that the TCP IP model is also sometimes referred to as the DoD or Department of Defense model. Another thing to keep in mind is that although the OSI model was invented first, the TCP IP model became the prominent protocol suite of the internet. So now that we've gotten a little bit of background on what the TCP IP model is, let's look at the 5 different layers of the TCP IP model and break those down. You'll see here that I have a chart with 2 different layers, the layer name and the layer function. Let's go ahead and list out the layer names first, and then we'll come back and go through the different layer functions. So from the top down, we have the application layer, the transport layer, the internet layer, data link layer, and physical layer. So just a quick tidbit, as I mentioned earlier, this used to be a 4-layer model. The data link and physical layer used to be smushed together into 1 layer, known as the link layer. That's just something to keep in mind, but let's go ahead and continue on with the layer functions. The application layer provides access to network resources. Basically, this breaks down presenting data to the user, encoding and session control, things along those lines. The transport layer ensures reliable process-to-process message and error delivery. This more or less means supporting communication between devices and networks. The internet layer moves packets from the source to the destination and also provides internetworking. The data link layer is responsible for creating the frames that move across a network. And then the physical layer is the physical medium used to transport data. This could be anything from radio signals to wires, things of that nature. So now that we know what each layer of the TCP IP model does, let's take a look and see what standards and protocols work at each different layer. So as you see here, I have a similar chart to the one we just looked at, only this one is layer names and related protocols. We're going to go through the layer name and then the related protocol for each one of these, and work our way down just like that. So for the application layer, some of the related protocols would be Hypertext Transfer Protocol, HTTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP, then we have File Transfer Protocol, FTP, and Domain Name Service, DNS. Of course, there are more protocols related to this layer, but just keep these in mind. These are the core ones related to the application layer. Next, we have the transport layer, and this has Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, and User Datagram Protocol, UDP. The internet layer has Internet Protocol, IP, Internet Control Message Protocol, or ICMP, as well as Internet Group Management Protocol, IGMP. The data link layer is responsible for things like token ring, frame relay, and asynchronous transfer mode, ATM. And last but not least, the physical layer. This layer is responsible for things like Ethernet standards and protocols, Wi-Fi standards and protocols, stuff revolving around the physical medium, how data gets from point A to point B. Alright folks, there you have it. I hope this has given you a better understanding of the TCP IP model. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to check out my previous video covering the OSI model as well. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, have a great day.